Morning, 14th of January 2021. Messages, Spirit, please. Astrology is giving me more than words. So it means, or what it's giving me is that somebody is just saying the right words and they don't mean any of them. Actions speak louder than words. So if you've got something to prove, take action. Words are no good. People don't want to hear the words, they want to see the proof of your actions. Today's card is a Temperance card, and there it is at the top of the deck. So that's strange. It's about impatience, imbalance, learning some hard lessons. And it may be that your eyes have been opened. If somebody keeps saying the right words and yet doesn't take action. So there's no, it's all mouth and no trousers, as my granny would say. Say one thing and do another. More than words. So it's got to be more than words now. Can't keep saying something and not doing anything. So either you're not listening to Spirit or Spirit's disappointed in you because somebody here's turned their back on Spirit, chucking themselves into work, just concentrating on the material things. Health issues, the lockdown issues, because this was our lockdown card, hospital doors, problems with the intestines, the abdomen. Virgo, those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. 2 dogs, those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February, and 2 snakes, those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. Negative energy. This is about a bond, a union, could be with siblings, parents, potential lovers, children. Somebody's trying to control this, or somebody is leaving the situation to follow their own path. Letting go of control. Mother energy. The womb, the breasts. So check yourself, girls. Number 7 or the 25. Car accidents, ambulances, fire engines, mechanical problems, speeding tickets, parking fines, that sort of thing. Be careful when you're reversing. Avoid the red car. Those born on the 7th or the 25th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's Cancer energy. So there's something wrong with the home and family life. People are no longer caring about those around them. It's all about themselves. And what did they say? All mouth and no trousers. Fire sign male taking no action, and that man usually takes action. Snake in the grass. Someone is influencing this situation, and they're defending everything they've got. All they're bothered about is what they've got. They don't care about anyone else, just as long as they're all right. So, you have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. I was born on the 1st or 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February. Maybe watching you from above or relevant in the situation. But you are strong enough to stand alone. Some of you may become single or may be single and you're meeting someone. You've got to watch what they do, not what they say. There's a woman scorned here, a widow, a divorcee, an ex-partner, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius woman, or any woman who's been scorned, hurt, damaged in some way. So this is a messy beginning by the look of it. Mercury retrograde brings people back from the past, and we're in Mercury retrograde today. So there's impatience, there is massive lessons learned here. There is addictions, alcohol, drugs, a way of life, gambling, shopping, chocolate, whatever it is, weight gain. And it's to do with a bond, not necessarily a romantic bond, any bond. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. Maybe you see you don't get along with family members, or you once did and now you don't. Virgo energy and Cancer energy is mentioned in the negative. And fire and air don't get off because they're in there as well. So there is some sort of bond here that's in question. And people don't want to hear your words, they want to see your actions. Yeah, don't dwell on the past, don't cry over spilt milk. What's done is done. Played your part in this drama. You're not to blame. It's time to move on, cross that proverbial bridge, and don't look back. Don't dwell in the misery of the past. Draw a line in the sand. Yep, it's a nightmare situation, this bond. Keeping you up at night, sleepless nights. And there's snakes everywhere. Snakes are sometimes fire signs. But this is your thoughts. Yep, enemies. Enemies will be overcome. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius especially. Well, this is interesting. So in this deck, because we have interchangeable cards in each tarot deck, some do the Libra card as 11, some do it as 8. In this deck, it's the 8. But she's got a tail, a fish tail. That's very unusual. So it may be that you're dealing with a water sign. And justice, an injustice has taken place because this man didn't take action. He was born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important. And it's in the neutral, so it can go either way. And there it is, the lovers can go either way. So it's about communications, siblings, Gemini energy. Issues with the hands, arms, shoulders. This seems to be a bond broken. Defending a bond perhaps when you don't even believe in what you're saying. Yeah, it's time to come off the fence. You can't do everything alone. You can't keep juggling and pretending. You need to ask for help. Maybe you're too independent, but you are strong enough. Or you're single and you're having the time of your life, but in the process you're juggling too many people and not being honest. This lady needs peace of mind. She's been damaged and she needs some rest, some peace. And this chapter needs to come to an end. Amicably, without impatience. Close the chapter. Again, we've got the rabbits, we've got the snakes, and we've got the raccoon and the scarab. In fact, that is not a rabbit, I don't think. I think it might be a kangaroo. And I have no idea what that bird is, but I will find out. So there's mischief afoot. Sagittarius are quite mischievous. There's a lion there roaring in the background, so Leo's in there. The snake, 1965. And here we have the snake again. No apology, hell will freeze over fast. Capricorn energy. So there's no defending this situation, but somebody is defending it. Somebody has said something they didn't mean, or they are continually saying something that's not true, and yet people are falling for it. Action needs to be taken one way or another, depending on which side of this situation you're on. If you're the one that's been causing this injustice, it has to stop now. I was born on the 21st, living or past. If your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The 21st of this month is important. 5 months is mentioned. Libra is mentioned. Sagittarius is mentioned. Cancer is mentioned. And Virgo, all in the negative. Apart from... No, they're all in the negative, sorry. And Gemini. They're all in the balance, because it all depends on what you do. Your actions or their actions. And again, it's about the bond. It's about some emotional tie and confusion, torn between two people, two situations, or leading a double life. Juggling jobs, two properties. Neither path is going to be easy, so you might as well do what you want to do rather than what you should do, but be honest about it. Because there is love here, unconditional love of a water sign. Probably a man or a female that knows what love means. Yes. A female that knows what love means. The injustice comes from the fire sign male. And it means that you cannot accept the defending of this union. It's not fair. So somebody's refusing to accept and somebody is getting bored. So the nightmare will soon be over because they've got no commitment, no dedication, and they'll get bored and leave. And it may feel like your heart is breaking, but they're doing you a favour. because you need peace of mind. Someone was once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. A businessman that's lost everything, perhaps. Family, business, man in uniform, man of a darker complexion. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And there it is again, that fire sign man. A nest of vipers, so you're better off out of it. Because there's no respect. You're banging your head against a brick wall, expecting things to change. They will say anything you want to hear, but their actions tell different. Okay. Yep. Stop overthinking this. Stop trapping yourself in a mental prison. And stop being stubborn. Be flexible. Go with the flow. Because you're between two worlds. And right now you're just existing. You're not looking after yourself. You're not nourishing yourself. Because flamingos live and become that colour because of the fish that they eat. The shrimps that they eat. So they know what nourishes them. But it actually changes them. So do you want to exist or do you want to live? Someone's just existing at this time. Stop just plodding along. Enjoy life. There's things you don't know and you'll never know. And you've just got to let go. You may feel abandoned for a while. Perhaps you haven't got family to talk to. Perhaps you're feeling alone. You're never alone. Let go of the why, because that will poison you from the inside. This is not to do with spirit. This is because somebody believes the material things in life are more important than love, or compassion, or honesty, or integrity. And a change has to take place. Again, number 7 or 43. It's about integrity, honesty. And for some, the material world is just too much of a temptation. The addictions that they've become addicted to, alcohol, drugs, a way of living, a certain standard of living, and they're not prepared to give it up. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And this is attributed to Buddha, which is what the Hermit card is. Because normally Buddha would turn his back on the material things and walk away. So, lunar eclipse, I'll see if we've got one coming up. We have a look in the almanac. I don't think we have. Shall have a look. No. No lunar eclipse. Not yet, anyway. So something is being blocked from your view, something you don't know. The great serpent is what the ancient people believed was just taking a bite out of the moon. Taking a bite out of the sun, sorry. So the serpents have been in everything, haven't they? They're wrapped around everything. which is fire signs and people born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. This is a time which will seem shadowy and disorientated, especially because we're in Mercury retrograde. The next 2.5 weeks are going to be iffy. Don't buy anything electrical and back up all your computers. It's a time to reassess things, to go back over things and relook at them. It's not a time to start something new. It's a time which is shadowy and disorientated, but not necessarily bad and should not be viewed as such. We are meant to be thrown off balance, which is what today's card is saying. We're thrown off balance. To make necessary changes is a time of seeing the light and focusing on something you had either put off or didn't exactly notice was coming up. Dramatic changes are in store, and such changes will likely be unexpected ones, the kind that might seem hard or will take some special effort on your part. It won't be gradual and easy, barely noticeable. Your world will be rattled. It'll be more like a revolution. Do not be alarmed, because the altering of your life is essential in getting you where you need to be. We're all here to share our gifts and lead others to theirs, and it's not going to be an easy path. So now is a time to take action. Any number of things might happen: the end or beginning of a transformative relationship, a change in your life path or job, a change in where you live. Whatever it is, it will be abrupt. It's a time of a new way of looking at things. That is why they can even bring on changes in eyeglasses or contact lens prescriptions, or if you're lucky, a marked improvement in your eyesight. The moon also has a connection to the brain, and thus you may find yourself more in tune with unseen energies and experience moments of revelation. Whatever this issue is, it has been brewing for a very long time, and things are about to bubble over. It could be a partner or would-be partner who wishes to take the relationship to a new level. Since the moon symbolises our emotions, you probably already sense what this change should be, and it won't be completely a surprise. But the force and dramatic nature of this shift will be unexpected. You'll be thrown off balance, and if the situation is something you've taken for granted and it collapses, then you will need to make a new start. In any event, you will stand on your own 2 feet. You should start to see the effects within the next 6 weeks and expect for an outcome to be completed within 6 months. This is a card of cycles, and we are bringing a chapter to a close. Where's that world card? Don't know. And whatever seems lost at this time, you can be assured will return to you. Perhaps not in the same person, so in a different form, but most certainly better. Shifts, cycles, things brought out into the open, changes, perhaps radical, transformations, sometimes through crisis, but for the best. Diverging paths, getting hit by a curveball, and challenges turn up. Relationships that deepen, transform, or end. Feeling disorientated, not being sure of having made the correct choice. Big purchases, new home, or a change of residence in relation to a plan or goal. Endings, exposure, sacrificing things and giving up old habits. Sudden awareness or enlightenment, possible medical operations, changes in eyeglasses and contact lenses. Strange, puzzling dreams, getting and receiving messages of a divine nature. Taking a calm and active approach to sudden developments. The 5 of Cups. And what do we say? Don't cry over spilt milk. 5 of Cups. Draw a line in the sand and move forward. You are not to blame for all of it. You played your part in it. Inevitable change, bringing in the new, memories and dissolution of something. Parliaments, governments, relationships, jobs. Done them. The Diamond Dreamer. Somebody dreams only of the material wealth. And that's not all the story, is it? Number 6. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents a successful manifestation of unseen into the material. But be sure you truly want what you think you desire. So be careful what you wish for. For this ally will commit to getting you it. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from Spirit will serve to guide you towards achieving your heart's desire. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job with the right continual steps, you'll achieve it. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create this will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices, so that the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. Positive communications will now be possible, but they may be blocked by Mercury retrograde. But the point is here in the first words. Be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it, not want to pay the price for it. Because the price will not be a financial one. Yeah, this is about your soul and where your soul family is, and if your soul is heavy or light. Have you sold your soul to the devil? It's time to call on your soul family and your support team. People who understand you will get you on a soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close. But in order for them to find you and recognise you when they do, it's important that you stop dimming your light and truly be yourself. If you have already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as therapists, coach, mentors or healers. Tune in to what kind of support you need and call your team in now. Those that support your soul, not that are only there for the money, for what they can get out of you. Look at what people say and do, not what they provide. Yeah. What you give out is what you get back. You know this. You are reflecting. You're giving out the energy that you want in return. And if you're giving out negative energy, you will get negative energy back. Again, they gave us this yesterday. Light a candle. Focus on prayer. In one of the bi-weekly reads. So, candle work. It's not calling in the spirits or anything like that. If you put it within a glass, enclosed, a candle, the flame will stay upright. And then the glass will stop the flame from flickering. It will just stand straight up. And you choose left or right for yes or no, and whichever way it flickers is your answer. Candle work is a very good way of speaking to spirit. Always protect yourself though, I've told you that before. Put yourself in your ancestors' bubble with your force field around you. So, wander on the path less travelled. They've said it, keep saying it, don't they? Stop taking that left-hand path because you'll go around in circles. You need to take the path less travelled. What you find will surprise you. It's time to make room for growth. So something needs to be out of your life so something else can enter. Thanks for listening. Bye.